Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Wargaming in Miniature video. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with the update on my Roman legions, the Caesarian Romans. Now, I've got some figures painted up in front of you right here. I'm going to show you a cohort at a time, basically, what I've been working on. I'm very close. I'm going to say I'm probably 1 day away from having these finished. By the way, it is Tuesday morning, the 13th. I started these all on Friday. Okay, so we got the Legion right here. You know, this is the one with the yellow tunics. I went ahead and got some red plumes on there. Haven't done the shields yet. Alright, I'm going to slide over one. We're going to take a look at this one right here. This one is the white tunics, and they're going to maintain the black plumes. You might notice that I'm going to step back a little bit. On the standard bearer, he's got the brown wolf, and then this standard bearer's got a gray wolf. So, just thought I'd do a little variation. Okay, I'm just going to scoot over. Now here's an interesting cohort right here. This cohort right here, I've already done one package of decals on the shields. I did the round decal right there. I got the Optio, you know, with his decal. I don't know if you can see that, but he's got his decal. But as you know, the package doesn't cover enough to do the whole cohort. So I've got 2 more packages coming in. So so I prepped all the shields in anticipation of applying the decals. Now there is a lesson I learned with this unit here. I primed them all white, and I put the decal on one of them, and because of the thickness of the decal is extremely thick, or at least I should say it appeared to be thick, and I was like, okay, this is like a really thick decal, it's hard to bend and everything. So then I applied it, and then I went to the next shield, which is this one in disguise right there, and I said, you know what, I'm going to paint it like a really dark gray, because I want to be able to paint the boss and the spine blue, and then I want to paint the outer sides silver or metallic. And so I painted the whole thing dark gray because I wanted shadowing. So then when I put the decal on, the colors were way too dark. As you can see, it relies on the white underneath. I didn't realize that. So, I mean, I suspected that, and that was an experiment, and now this just verified it for me. So, am I going to leave that one like that? Sure. I'll paint the spine, and I'll leave it like that. It's not going to kill me to leave that one like that. But that's just basically going to be a reminder not to do it that way. Make sure you paint them white before you put your decals on. That way you get the full color, because it relies on the white in the back. Okay, now what I will do going forward is paint the spine and the boss ahead of time, and then I'll apply the decal, and then I will paint the outer edge. So that's that, and I'm gonna make a video on applying decals with this. What is it? Big Man Studios or Little Big Man Studios? They're decals, and they're real easy to put on. They're easier than water slides. You know, you cut them out, you stick them on, you apply some water, and you take the back off. It's like anybody can do it. Super easy. Okay, but let's get back to that's my Optio. I think he's coming out pretty good. I'm not finished with him. I will take a color and I'll hit everybody with whatever that, if they have that color on them, I'll hit them up with it. Then I'll go to another color and I'll hit them up with it. And then I'll go to another color and I'll hit everybody up with it. Okay, so you've seen the first few. Now let's go look at the back ones. I'm going to slide these off to the side here. Bring these up. Okay, that's another one of my cohorts. One of the things that I've left to do because I'm almost finished. I think I'm very close to finished. Not only the shields. The shields are a big part of it, but their sandals. Once I do their sandals and then get all their shields done, I'll be ready to start basing. Okay, let's come over here and this guy. I'm bringing these guys into focus is what I'm doing here. So I'm almost done with 6 cohorts. Yeah, that's pretty. In my book, that's pretty impressive for just 3 days of painting. And well, actually, if you count today, it'll be Friday. Well, I got started late on Friday, so Friday-ish, half of Friday, we'll call it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then today, it'll be 4.5 days, and I'll have 6 cohorts completely finished, based, and everything. But you'll have to see that once I get that done. Now, this is my Pulo Varenis cohort. Right, I got Varenis right here, and I got Pulo's back to you. Oh, that's so Pulo. And then if I flip it around, now you get his front, right? And you can kind of see my progress on these guys. Now these guys I did with like the horsehair, I left them horse color. So they're kind of a same color. They're like a light brown. And then yeah. Something you might have noticed on a few of these standards, I think I've already blown through those, but let's pull one of these back. On some of these standards, you'll notice that I painted them gold. And then some of the other standards, like the one with Varenis and Pulo, I painted it bronze. Okay, was that all of them? That was all of them. Okay, so now we're going to the generals. I've got both my horse generals very close to being finished. There's a few minor touch-ups that I need to do, like mainly their boots. And remember, everybody's sandals and boots I need to do. So those guys' boots, maybe a little hair work on these guys. I don't know how close you can see the details on these guys. But once I get completely finished, then I will make sure I do a very close, detailed video or review of each one. Okay. Now, these are the foot generals, right? Anthony and someone else. To me, remember, I think those are the same model, just a little bit slight variations of the two. And then you got the Scorpion crew right there. Right? The Scorpion I haven't finished. You need to base it up. Need to finish the bolts, the feathers on the bolts. And remember, all their boots and sandals. And then the Scorpion, I just painted 3 tones of brown. I've got like a black, really super dark brown, then I lightened it up with some light brown. Yeah, and that looks good the way it is. I think I want to add a string from here to there, just maybe a piece of thread or something. Don't have to do it. I just think I want to do it. Alright guys, well that's my Roman legions. Caesarian Romans, and how I'm making pretty good progress on these guys. Let me go ahead and start working on this. I still have to work tonight, so when I get home, I'll be sure to work on these some more, and then hopefully by tonight, or maybe by tomorrow, I can upload a video of them being completely finished. That's my goal. Alright, and, oh, by the way, back up. I can't be completely finished. I 100% cannot be completely finished. I already know this. I'm going to go ahead and base them anyway, because how easy these decals went on with these guys. I am going to paint white. I already know how many decals I'm getting, so I'm going to do the painting like this for the shields that are going to get decals, which, to be honest, are primarily the front rank guys. The guys in the front rank are the main guys that are going to get shields. The guys in the back rank are not going to get so many of the decals, but a few of them will, but not primarily, right? But because of the ease of putting these decals on, I'm going to be able to do that while they're based. I won't have to worry about any of that. But I will have all the edges painted. I'll have the spine painted. I'll have the boss painted. It'll be ready to go. It'll be ready to just apply the decal. And then that's going to, so basically I'm going to have everything ready to go, but the ones that still need the decal will just look like they've got a white shield. All right, so thanks for coming out and checking out my update on my Romans, and I'll catch you next time.